So, hey everyone, I have a very special guest that I would like you to meet this week. A good friend of mine, Miss Nancy Panza with Mary Kay. How are you today?
Doing great, Shelby. How are you? You look
I
beautiful as always.
good. I love your background. It is
Thank
just
you.
so snazzy and classy, just like you are. I love it. I love it.
Thanks to Mary Kay Corporate, who makes us look great.
So Nancy, I've known you for a few years now. My goodness, it's got to be 4 or 5 years, I think, since I've been going to the networking group of Indian Valley, and I know how many people you help and how many clients and all that you work with. Um, I guess I want to start with because you've been in the business for over 30 years, right?
Correct.
Wow, wow, 30 years doing something that you love doing. So why Mary Kay?
Well, people ask me that all the time, and it seems like yesterday, but it was actually 30 years in March. I had a big corporate job. I worked for a big pharmaceutical company in Philly. I had a great job, a lot of benefits. Um, jump back a few years, was in a car accident in 1984, and I have a spinal cord injury from that. And I think that just helped me to start thinking about what do I really want to do in my life? I mean, making money's fine. And, it was a great company. They treated me really well, but I just felt like I wasn't making a difference and I wanted to make a difference. So when I got introduced to the product, like a lot of people do, you go to a skincare class and you try the products. And I had really been unhappy with skincare that I had used in the past. So my sister-in-law actually introduced me to Mary Kay, and I said, wow, this product is really nice. And you actually have somebody to talk to when you have a question. So I thought, well, a few months later, I decided, well, what's the worst that can happen? I'll give it a try. And if I don't like it, I'll quit. And after about the first 6 months, I did it really part-time. In Mary Kay, we're all independent contractors. So you kind of pick, the time and the effort that you want to
Hmm.
put into this. And I just worked, a little bit on the weekends because I had my corporate job during the week. And then after about 6 months, I thought, I can do as much or as little as I want. Everyone's happy to see me. And at that time, I had a lease car that was getting ready to expire. And I thought, well, if I work a little harder, maybe I can earn the use of one of those career cars. So the funny thing was, I thought, okay, I'm going to give it a try. So many people help you, America. It's just all about helping people to achieve. So about a month before my lease car ran out, I earned the use of my first career car. And then when I took my lease car back to the dealer, they're like, Bill, that you want to talk about? I'm like, no, you see this car out here? This is my Mary Kay career car. Bye.
That is awesome. That is
Yes.
awesome. So how often do you get to have the opportunity to earn a career car?
It's every 2 years you requalify, and they have different levels of depending on how much work you're doing. And the thing that I also attracted me to Mary Kay was a defined career path. Everyone starts as an independent beauty consultant, and you build your own customer base and build a team if that's what you like to do. And then you go from there. And the other, so every 2 years you can go into car qualification. So in the 30 years, I believe I've had 16 cars, all different
Wow.
types of cars. My husband really loves it because every 2 years it's nice to have a new car in your driveway. And, it's there for everybody, which is what I really like. In corporate America, you kind of really never knew, like, if you could do this, will I get that promotion, or if I work on this project.
Right.
So, and the other thing why I chose Mary Kay was it aligned with my philosophies. The philosophy of the company is God first, family second, and career third. And we work by the golden rule, which of course is do unto others as you would have them do unto you. In fact, we all receive a book. This is Mary Kay's autobiography. So we get to learn really more about Mary Kay Ash, the lady, which there really was a Mary Kay. We
I
started
didn't
the
know
company.
that.
Yes, Mary Kay Ash started the company in 1963 as with herself and a few of her friends in Dallas, Texas, which is where our corporate headquarters still is. And so we're 57 years going into 58 years
Wow.
of producing skincare and color cosmetic products for everybody. Anybody has skin. You always know I say this at the meeting. If you have skin, you qualify.
You do, and you have some. I mean, you have products for teens, you have products for men, we've got products obviously for women. So talk about some of the line of items that you have and like what's popular this year you sell a lot of, and it's probably pretty seasonal too, right?
Yes, it's seasonal, but the skincare products are always number one because that's what we really focus on. Because Mary Kay used to say, if you don't have good skin, no amount of makeup is going to help you.
True
So
story.
our Timewise, I happen to have one here. Our Timewise skincare line is I'm fading
Oh,
to the
you're
background
losing
here.
it. There you go.
Our Timewise skincare line is our premium line of anti-aging products. So it's cleansing, moisturizing. We have eye creams. We have products for teens. We have products for acne control, and we have products for men. So
Okay.
we have something for everyone. In fact, we're getting ready to launch some of our new summer products. That would be on the 16th. We actually are coming out with a beard oil for men,
Really?
which is kind of cool. Yes.
Okay.
So the company really gives us great products. And going back to why I joined Mary Kay, I like working with someone. Like my customers know they can always ask me a question. I have access to all the information that Mary Kay about the products and ingredients. Every product has what we call a product fact sheet of all the information that from our research and development the company has found, the features and benefits of the product. And if I can't find the answer, I can always call our medical department and ask them questions. So we're never kind of stuck for an answer, which is what people like, as opposed to just picking it up off a shelf or ordering something that you really don't know
Right.
what you're doing.
I didn't realize that you had like a medical line that you could call. That's
Mhm.
that's really impressive.
Yep.
That's really impressive. So tell me tell me some successes that you've seen through the years doing this for as long as you have.
Well, it's really interesting because everyone has the career path that they can follow Mary Kay, but everybody's journey is kind of different. Some people go fast, some people go slow. A lot of people do this part-time. Some people do it for extra money. Some people do it to put their kids through college. I never thought that I would leave corporate America, but after I, decided that setting my own path was better than having someone set it for me. Um, I just wanted to be part of a company that thought that way. And I just did the actions and, built my customer base, asked people to join my team. I've met so many nice people in my journey in Mary Kay. I have a lot of great customers. I have customers that have been with me almost the whole time I've been with Mary Kay, all over the country because we don't have any territories. So just being able to help people, and you can do as much or as little as you want. So I know the activity level that I can do when, I don't feel as great, have some health issues. It's just kind of hard to say. There's just so many resources and so many things that you can reach for. We get jewelry, we get prizes, the cars, and that's all nice. And at first I thought, do I really care about those prizes? Until I started getting them, I'm thinking, wow, this is really nice. I'm doing my job and I'm getting a prize too. So it's kind of cool.
So I just lost my train of thought. The skin lines that you use, anything specific now coming out with the suntan lotion? Like, do you do suntan lotions and all that kind of stuff too?
We do have quite a few products that have SPF in them.
Okay.
So we do recommend people wearing multiple layers of some protection products. In other words, like say the day cream has SPF 30 in it.
Okay.
The foundation primer has SPF 15 in it. So you can't get 30 and 15 and do 45, but what happens over time with exposure to the elements and your body temperature, it breaks down the effectiveness of the product. That's why they tell you need to reapply every 2 hours when you're on the beach, which most people don't do. You want to have multiple layers of products with sunscreen in them so you get the best protection from the damaging rays of the sun. I mean, it's really bad now because of the ozone layer being depleted. The cancer and the damaging rays are coming through where they maybe weren't 20 or so years ago.
So how did this past year with COVID affect you in regards to, like, you probably used to help people put product on and things of that sort, and then all of a sudden there were masks and you weren't. So I mean, how did you have to change your style of sales for 2020?
Well, that's a really good question because obviously, like I said, it's more of a personal one-to-one relationship that I have with my customers, and teaching people how to use the products is really what we do. We never applied for them. Because then that was always the biggest question I would get from people. Well, I went to somewhere and they put the products on me, and then I bought the products. When I got it home, I didn't know what to do with it. So that's why we instruct people on how to use the products, so then they have a better knowledge. But getting back to COVID, the company just pivoted. We went digital. We already had our websites in place. I already had things on social media for my customers, and it just did a lot of FaceTime, Zoom, Facebook Live. The company continued to produce the products because they were considered essential. So our manufacturing facility in Dallas continued to produce the products. They did a fabulous job making sure that we got the products that we needed. And I did a lot more direct shipping to my customers. So it was contactless. And, we just kept going, which I was very, very grateful for.
So before I wrap up with everyone, I always ask, is there something I should have asked you that I didn't ask you that you want to tell us?
I just appreciate the opportunity to be in the networking group of Indian Valley with such nice people. And I appreciate the fact that I'm in a great company that I will never have to retire from. So I tell people, yeah, I've been in Mary Kay for 30 years, so you don't have to worry about me going anywhere. And they just appreciate that. And I know that people buy products from me and Mary Kay because they appreciate what we do. Also, I forgot to mention about the Mary Kay Foundation, which is important. Mary Kay has a separate division. It's called the MaryKayFoundation.org. And we give money to cancer researchers who are working on multiple cancers that affect women, and also annually domestic violence shelters. So if you want to learn more about it, you can go to MaryKayFoundation.org. And that is a big part of what we do. We have campaigns all through the year with different products that part of the money will go to the foundation, and we have fundraisers and things. So we really try to help people all the way around.
I love that. I love that. Mary Kay and Keller Williams are like sister businesses then, because that's exactly Gary Keller's vision for us, is it's God, then family, then business. So, and they're both out of Texas. Must be a theme there as well. Well, Nancy, if someone wanted to, be able to order product from Mary Kay, is there a website that they would go to?
Well, they can go to marykay.com, and there's all the information there. They can check out all the products that we have.
Very good. So I want to thank you very much. You look lovely.
Thank you.
Love your background, and thank you for taking the time to talk with me. And guys, I will be sure to introduce you to somebody else really great next week as well. Have a great week.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Shelby. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.